Hello, welcome to Virtual Reality. So, today, some interesting news. So, I've just ordered the new Valve Index VR controllers. Now, these things are great. Basically, what they are... Jesus! Basically, what they are, is they allow you to... Okay, this is the working one. Basically, what they do is they allow you to let go of your controller and, like that. Like I just did there, I let go of my controller. I caught it again, but I let go of it. And when you let go of it, it stays on your hand because it's got like a strap on it that says, "Oh, this is new." Yeah. So yeah, that's wonderful and all. But yeah, I wanted to test because I still have my Vive controllers right now. I wanted to go over how they work right now, how they feel, things like movement, controls, feeling. For all sorts of games. There's three types of games I'm going to play. I'm starting with Pavlov here, just kind of a basic shooter. And I will also be playing Blade and Sorcery and Job Simulator because those also capture that very well. The kind of what I'm looking for. Also, this grenade is new. What does it do? Nothing interesting. Pull out a new mag with trigger, pop it in, and pull that, which is also trigger. So you use trigger to interact with all those things. The mags are trigger, this slide here is a trigger, and the trigger on the gun is with trigger. So all those things are triggers to select. You're going to pick objects up and use the grip button on the side of the controllers. So for holding weapons, I find these controllers are a little bit bulky and weird shaped, and it's not the most fun thing to hold. So right now when I'm holding this, it's kind of square in my hand. So that's a bit uncomfortable. So then I'm going to go into a game now and play a little bit. So the other thing is movement with this is it is the pad, so I have to slide around the thumb on the pad there, the touch pad, instead of like a joystick. So that is kind of, some people like that, some people don't. I find it's really useful for menus. It's really easy to kind of use that for menus. Obviously this system works here too. So control, I've always found with these controllers, control is weird because of how you can move the controllers farther and closer to each other and in any direction you really want. There's no limit on where you can move the controllers, which means I can aim the gun like this, or I can move however I really want it to. I'm just listing the things I don't like about the controller. This is not necessarily all bad. It's some stuff that is going to come with having two separate controllers, and a lot of stuff that will be very hard to find solutions for without things like those stocks that you can get where you put your controllers into. Oh geez, that was good. That is something completely different. So this is stuff that I've in general, and we'll see how many of those problems that I've had with this controller are solved by the Valve Index controllers. Yeah. So the other thing is when I touch my pad, whether by accident or on purpose, it'll turn because of that. That's how the input works. So it's easy to accidentally move. It's easy to move in the wrong direction as well. Jesus, they had dismemberment? They must have. Okay. So here we have a game with a lot more physics stuff, can hit stuff, other stuff can hit stuff, which is important. We want to go over swords because swords are a very interesting thing because swords you have to hold the controllers very close to each other. Now right here as I'm grabbing here, my controllers are touching my other controller in my hand, which is a problem because when I try to swing this, you don't hold a sword with your controllers on top of each other. You hold them, on top. You don't hold them next to each other. You hold them one on top of the other, which now means that my hands are farther apart, are really far apart compared to where they are on this sword, which makes swinging it quite a bit awkward. So, while I can do it, I can swing it, it's not that fun. My hands move around all the time. My hands are kind of all over the place with it. It's really annoying, which is why when I play playing sorcery, a lot of time I just use one-handed weapons because, frankly, this is a lot easier. So as you can see, I killed them, shot to the chest. I was aiming for the head. Let's see if I can... Yeah, as you can see, that was wonderful. Now we're going to use a two-handed weapon. So let's block. So I'm hitting my controllers against each other, and really, they're not staying where I want them to be. Okay. So stabbing is really the best option here, because yeah, I don't know how that man survived. Oh, see, my wall. I hit my wall. That has nothing to do with the controllers. That's me being an idiot. So yeah, grabbing this, I kept missing there. Obviously, it's got a weird hitbox, but I have to use my trigger. I have to use my trigger button to grab stuff, which is a lot more natural, I'd say, than grabbing stuff by this. But with a game that revolves around you grabbing items, it's weird to be holding something the whole time. Okay, you know, this isn't a great example because I've gotten quite good at throwing objects in VR. If you notice my left hand, this is quite a bit different. And the thing with this is, it isn't that bad. It really isn't that bad because I'm using the trigger to throw stuff. I just have to release at the right angle that I want to release. I just release my finger. Obviously, in other games where you have to use your grip to throw items, it's weird. Obviously, still picking stuff up doesn't really feel that natural. It just feels like a game control that you would do. Okay, so I just got home and there's a box on my front doorstep. You know what that means? My fucking package is here. And I've actually got to go to work in a few minutes. So this is going to be really quick, but I'm going to open this shit because I'm excited. So here it is. Here's the box. It's a box. It's cats. Okay, so we got a box. Awesome. Open this thing up. I'm not doing that with that on. Anyway. Okay. Here it is. It's not a whole valve index, okay? I know it says valve index on the box. It's not a whole valve index. But that's okay. Just one-handed. That's not good for poor decisions here. Okay, so look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, of course, there's a little thing there. Just gonna. Yes, this is the safe way to use scissors. Do this. Exactly. When you get your packages, hold your scissors like a weapon. Oh my god. Okay, so this is Velcroed on. Probably instructions or something. Don't need those. Cable. These are, assuming, charging cables. These appear to be straps of some sort, like Wiimote straps maybe. Not sure what they do. And here they are. Oh my. That feels nice. Oh. These are cool. All right, we're gonna have to set this down again. I don't even have to hold this. I don't have to hold it at all. That's awesome. So I can tell that this maybe needs to be changed for position-wise because my thumb is really high up. I can reach this, but it is a bit awkward. That trigger does feel really nice. That you can click down on. The joystick feels nice. This trackpad. I do not believe you can click down on it. Maybe it does. Oh, it kind of does. The A and the B buttons, which I can kind of press the A button at the bottom of my hand, which is fine. Trigger. And that whole thing is very nice. It feels nice. And I can't wait to test this out in VR, which is what you guys are about to see in a minute. I don't care about any... Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I don't care about any of the other stuff in the package. I'm not going to go over all that. The packaging is very nice. Don't care about that too much. And yeah, right away, very comfortable, very comfy to just let go and kind of let my hand just hold it, shake it around a bunch. I hit my camera. Definitely not coming off, so very nice. So far, I'm loving the feel of this, and I can't wait to finally replace these piles of crap with these things. So we'll see what I can do in the testing, and we'll head over to that part of the video right about now. yeah, I've got hands now. So I've already tested the wonderful Vive controllers. Wonderful is not the word I would use. We're going to compare those controllers to these ones, which I've been getting used to over the last day or so because I noticed they're very weird and hard to get used to because they're just different. Now that I've gotten used to them, we're going to actually test using them. The first thing is it's very easy to grab stuff. It just, bam, sword, and I just let go of it, and it goes back. Sword, no, oh, that's not what I wanted. I actually haven't tested it with this. Obviously I haven't tested the whole time with these controllers. What I have tested so far, I've actually really enjoyed the experience I've gotten with them. I feel like, well, they aren't necessarily perfect. They've got problems with them. Not necessarily problems, just things that still haven't been quite fixed in VR. But like one thing, throwing objects, especially with the force-powered thing that you have here, is so much more fun and a lot more accurate. It's a lot easier to hold on to stuff because when I grab, I just have to hold on to the controller. It's really simple, right? It is weird because there is something resting on my palm, and my instinct is to grab it. My instinct is to just grab that thing that's touching the palm of the hand. It's a little annoying, but I will figure that out here. Oh my gosh. Come at me, bro. Let's go over what we learned for this game from this game. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So movement, walking around with the joystick, is personally, I think, a lot better than the trackpad. Oh, that's his arm. As you can, I'm honestly enjoying Pavlov a lot more now with these controllers. I know there's no enjoyment meter on the screen, so it's probably kind of hard to tell if I'm enjoying this. But as you can see, I'm going through these guns very quick here. Sit down on my couch, watch the news. Fuck. Get fucked. Shit. Okay. Oh my gosh. So, super bad. It's very tiring. Very tiring. But at the same time, while it's very tiring, it is so much fun. Oh, these are our, I see. After all this VR, and all this sweat, and tears, what have I learned? Well, these controllers really are a step up from the original Vive controllers. They truly are better. They have fixed a lot of the problems I wanted to have fixed. I still see problems with them, not problems, but things that need to be still innovated on. Things that could be newer and, still obviously better movement. Joysticks are not ideal, but they're way better than the trackpads. So As it does get better and everything, it doesn't exactly hit everything perfect. That's okay. VR is still, in my opinion, in its early stages. So, for such an early, for VR being as early as it is, these controllers are absolutely amazing. I'm definitely going to be switching to them. I didn't try Beat Saber today, as I'm sweaty and exhausted, and I've got videos to edit and other stuff to do. Feel a lot more immersed, and that's what's important in VR, is to be immersed. And as technology get better, we'll get more better controllers. But for now, I have to say the Valve Index controllers are probably the best controllers you can get on the consumer market right now. Definitely recommend them. Totally a step up for the Vive controllers. I don't even have the Index headset. I just upgraded my controllers to the Index controllers and kept my Vive. The improvements that I feel in VR are enough to make me definitely play VR more than I have in the past few months. I've kind of shied away from VR and felt, it's fun, but it's only fun for so long. But I feel like I can really get back into VR with these controllers, maybe get some new games. So I hope you all enjoyed. I hope I can maybe do some more VR in the future. I know this really wasn't much of a review. It was kind of a little unboxing. And then kind of comparing the two controllers. I was going to try playing with one and one, but I could do it, but I didn't really feel like it. I didn't want to have to go back to the Vive controllers. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe because, well, I've only got like 75 subscribers, and please subscribe.